Hopefully it's working. Nope. Oh, okay, it's working. Alright. And that's working. Hey! What up, people? I forgot to stream last Saturday because, well, I didn't forget to. I was sleeping in. Uh, so streaming here. You wanna come on? All right. Well, I want to play a lot of 5.3 Tiger, if you can't tell. So I'll be doing that. I still owe you wiki articles? What? Okay, so Boblin. I have a terrible memory. You can't donate under £1. That's weird. Sometimes I've actually had people donate that amount. I'm pretty sure, at least. However, there's links a link below that should lead you to other ways to donate via PayPal or direct like card. You don't have to do it through Google. But anyways, oh. Do you think they'll add customizable armor in the future? Well, yeah, sure. Near future, I don't think so. Um, because I don't know the way the game's going. However, like further on, like I don't know, 2 3 years, I could see them changing up the game to the point where they allow you to add on tracks wherever you want or something. Because by that time, the game's gonna need something new to keep it spicy. Hey, CT's here. And not Ura, we're playing Germans, not Russians. The Germans have a really nice 5.3 lineup. If you haven't noticed mine right here, I don't have this. I have never used this thing before. It's stock. Well, I guess I've used it once, maybe. Um, I need to get the 30 mil belts, but the it's all a HVAP, so that'll be pretty good for killing stuff. I don't think it has can carry any. Wait, yeah, no bombs, unfortunately. I can't think of any. Well, I guess maybe I could try to take out one of these things. That one's 5.3. This one, there we go. Only one. It's not as good as this boy right here, but I'm not trying to up to myself. Hold on, my cat needs to get out. Thank cat. CT, if you want to join, you gotta hurry up. Really interesting graphics cards. It's just a 1070 Ti Founders Edition. Free boo powers activate. I was also thinking about where are they? Ah, fleets. Just GEing myself to get these things so I could review them in upcoming video, but I don't have enough for... Where is that? Wait. For this guy right here, so I can't get them all. How to get the Founders version? You got to buy it from NVIDIA directly. And I don't think they... I think they only sell them for the beginning parts. Like, they don't sell Founders editions anymore. Like, I bought it... Like, I don't even think it was a month after it was out. And I didn't even know it was recently. You can't get the 901, neither can I. It's going to take a while. Anyways, you guys ready? You need 275 RP for the F2. Powerade and Robin win. I really don't want to eat that. Oh, God. But anyways, thank you for the donation. I hope the thingies are working. Well, yeah, so we're ready to go.
You have
There it is.
triumphed over the enemy. Your victory is moments away, my lord.
But I gotta say, I haven't had any many amazing games, but the Tiger is pretty awesome at 5.3. Like, a lot less things can penetrate it. The Shermans can penetrate it. But I don't know. I was having a standoff with a Churchill the other day. The Churchill was at an angle, so I couldn't get any of his weak spots, and he couldn't penetrate me because he's a 4.3 Churchill. How long have you been playing War Thunder? I think I started in 2015, like spring of 2015 or something. And then after that, I took like a break for a few months, and then I got back, and since then I've been like playing nonstop. Although my login role doesn't, I don't know, for some reason when they made it so they changed it up when they added so you could get rewards for logging in for X number of years. For some reason it reset to 50 days on me when it was like at over a year. Do you think it deserves the 5.3 update? I don't think it like I perhaps I'm a special case. Not everyone's like me, but I can do pretty well in the Tiger 1 at 5.7. Yeah, I respawned. Oops. I also have 2 Tiger 1s. Not everyone has those, so. Well, actually, speaking of my squadron, it's gonna get purged soon. I'm gonna kick out all the members who don't play often, so there will be room soon enough. I unlock RK15 and Project 15 and Project. Wait, I don't know what RK15 is. Oh yes, you get some Russian characters in there, and I'm not sure what you're talking about. Any news or leaks for 1.191 dev blogs? Nothing so far. I think we still are a month or so away from any talk of that. Like, the closest I could say is that model that was discovered on that dude. That dude's like profile for that website. is likely to be. I mean, I wouldn't say likely, but possible. Do you expect? What do you expect will come to War Thunder this year? Swedish tech tree that's been heavily hinted at. I think we're gonna get that at the end of the year, like the upcoming last few patches. I don't know if I could confirm anything else. Oh man, why do you have a U.S. cap on your Tiger? Where did they get me? Do you think they'll add a story mode? They actually had a plan for. It wasn't. It was kind of a story mode, or more of you would complete tasks, and that would progress the story further. But they canceled it because of some essentially political reasons, and then they never like brought it up again, which was unfortunate because it looked like a pretty neat idea, and everyone was for it. So all my tiger friends just died. But not me, because I was repairing. What is that? Oh, SU-85. Looks like we got maxed up tiered. I like how he went for the weak spot, but I'm pretty sure his gun can just penetrate my front. So this is why you take 2 tigers, because then when you die on the first one, you can take out another tiger. Have you guys ever seen how powerful the top tier Italian bombers are? The what are they? The 108s or whatever? Those are pretty cool aircraft. Does playing the tiger make you furry? Playing the furry tiger makes you a furry. But luckily I'm already a weeaboo, so I have protections against furriness. the Strav 122, yeah, very balanced. Don't worry, comrades. Like the thing with the Tiger one is, it's labeled a heavy tank, but you can't really play it like a usual heavy tank where you just stroll in the battle. You have to prepare your positioning. Because you don't have any armor. You have 100 millimeters of a flat plate on your front. So you have to think ahead, where are the enemies going to be attacking me? Keep my corners pointed towards them. Now I guess generally in just in War Thunder, you don't want to go into direct combat. Like, just stroll up into where the enemy's going. Typically it gets you killed. But so long as you keep it angled, you can have a lot of armor. There's no cure for furriness. Actually, there is, and it's fire. You have to burn the fur off. No. I died. Ah, man. Are my friends dead? Foxy, the Whirlwind? Yeah, that's my most played tank, but the reason for that is because I would always die and then spawn in a spag, and you can't really do frontal combat in a spag, so I'm just waiting for people to pronounce. Stridewagen? Probably destroyed that. What if you are already a furry? If you're already a furry, I guess you're fine. Well, I guess it has been bouncing more shells lately because it's a lower bow ratings. The less shells can penetrate it. Also, our team completely got destroyed. Like, I don't know. Mid-tier German teams are absolutely awful. Ugh. Probably should have gotten a better angle before I opened up on him. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, let's give that another try. I am far from fine. Oof. When people sound more German than Swedish when trying to say Scandinavian words are the hardest to pronounce, I swear. Like, I don't know. It's got too many syllables in there. I hope they add the... Who's getting me on Steam? PG, you can send me a message on War Thunder. Hey, Jorbear Prius just subscribed. Thank you very much. Does anyone else get the feeling that when you see a famous and someone you like, you just want to high five them? Danish is worst. I I love my English too. It's absolutely awful. All right. Oh, someone's Russia, so we won't get paired with Russia. Well, we won't get paired against Russia. I gotta say, English, as a native English speaker, is a very bizarre and hard language to learn. No, I also want to try out is Germany 4.7. Because there's some, I guess there's not too many 4.7s. Tiger, 5-3 Tiger. What a way of balancing the game. Just 3.0 away from the Chi-Ri. You know it. The best English is American English. I agree with that 100%. The Swedish texture would be great, at least plain tree. I agree with that. I very much like they have some like really later on they had some pretty interesting planes. I talked about them in my YouTube video, but there's some other ones I didn't talk about. I forgot what it's called, like the Saab 21 was it, or maybe it was some after that. But there's a pretty iconic, I guess, jet that people commonly would have talked about on the Reddit many times. Oh, I spawned away from everyone else because I always spawn on the others. But that's okay. Also, Daniel Gamer, I have no idea what you just said there.
Attention to the map. Allied forces have captured a zone.
Vegan, tune in. Yeah, the tune in. That's the jet I was talking about. I really need to like remember what the planes are called. The best English is with a Brit pretends to be a French guy pretending to speak British English. Jumbos are so annoying, but you can just shoot them in the MG port and that gets them. And they can't really penetrate you. Well, they can actually. Not many people know this, but there's a weak spot on the turret that the Jumbo's APCR can penetrate. No, he left. Oh, he didn't. Ah, so close. Now come back, Jumbo. We're just about to have fun. Hey. CT, you're a furry too? Quit machine gunning me, man. There's enemies shooting at me. You're giving away my location. It bumped me a little bit, pushed me to a.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
CC's a furry. Oh god. He will be remembered, Foxy. Your sacrifice won't be in vain. We will capture the B point.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
I guess we will get finished planes in the Swedish tech tree, so less capping plays. They could like you know how they're putting not Hungarian was it Romanian? Yeah, the putting Romanian planes in the Italian tree. They could put other Scandinavian planes in the Swedish tree, and it would be labeled Swedish for those reasons. But you could but it would really just be a Scandinavian tree.
Attention to the map.
How come it's always the T-34 that gets bombed? I know. It's not sure what that guy was expecting.
Somebody cover me.
Pershing to 5.7 will be coming. You think? Mexican tech tree. Mexico actually made one tank. It was I think post World War I. It had a 37 millimeter Gatling cannon.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Now, I would love to see it in game. I'd love to see World War One tanks in game. They'd be so strange. What? AC-4? Come on. Alright, I'm gonna go take the C point.
Attention to the map.
I wouldn't necessarily just blame the German players for crying about being murdered in various tanks. Like, Gaijin's the ones who made the final stupid decision. Can we do 5.7 next? Yes, we can, actually. Actually, I want to do 4.7, then we could do... Actually, no, let's do 5.7. Yeah. Yeah, that's the issue. It has a 90 millimeter cannon with like hardly any penetration. Like the stock shell of the M103 has a whole lot more penetration than the best shell of the T-32. Norway and Denmark didn't make own planes. Maybe some modifications, but they didn't make their own. Only Finland made some. Well, I'd say even the modifications could be added to a Scandinavian tree. Oh, they're taking B point now. And I wanted to spawn down, or spawn in the wrong spot. France next. Actually, we're gonna play 5.7, maybe Germany, to for the walls. Take out my Tiger lineup. I agree there, PG noob.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
There we go. Oh, that was the front. Well, looks like we've lost all the points. Because once again, our team is trash. I guess they're doing a bit better than the last team. And it's not like I'm doing amazing either. Oh, come on.
Attacking A point.
I had not used my KV-122 for a long time. I used the KV-122 to grind out my Russian tree. Oh, what is the KV-122?
Allied forces have captured a zone.
It caught me at 1.0. F. Norway made a lot of different ships. See, like the VL. I don't even know how to I can't even begin to try to pronounce that. Why do you got Y's next to P's with O's with dots above it? Oh god, it's the German guy. He's gonna start speaking German. I noticed, somebody on my last YouTube video had commented in German, and then you, Mr. German, had replied to them in German, and you were having a German conversation. Oh, wow. Nice shot there, I guess.
We don't have the advantage anymore.
Well, let's go die in a plane and then get into another game.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy.
You have unlocked a new language. Oh, this is a radar. That's neat.
We no longer have the advantage.
Will World War mode with modern vehicles? I don't know. Very unsure of what Gaijin plans to do with World War mode. I could definitely see maybe someday modern vehicles, but like I think it could work, but will they do it? I don't know. I wish I had upgraded belts. I could kill them. If I donate $100, will you Coke and spaghetti? 130 maybe. I can speak bra Sergey. Sergey. Time to do your part for the squadron. And die. Come on, German 30s, do. Ah, come on. Not 30s, but 15s or whatever they're called. 13s, that's what they are. We need that M901 soon, boys. I've had Coke and spaghetti before. Oh, not the best, you say? If you give $100, I can cook for. I personally, it doesn't matter if you're a master chef. Coke and spaghetti is in no way ever going to be delicious. Oof, I died. Do you think China would be a good nation to add? I personally do. A lot of people don't because China had a unfortunate lack of early game vehicles. But like the first 2.5 ranks would be a lot of copy paste and like the really bad copy paste where there would be some unique ones around there. Like they had a M10 with a 105 howitzer, which would be pretty fun to see. Why is everyone playing Russia now? Okay, let's play Russia. But after those ranks, they start having a lot of very interesting, uniquely designed vehicles. However, there's an unfortunate issue of not a lot of information going out there because China does China. China doesn't like sharing. All right. I need a 5.37 heavy tank for I have no problem with other Nordic countries in the Swedish tree. The more the better. Eat German strudel and a Frankfurt sausage, or yes, I would definitely eat German food because I love sausage. Don't take that out of context. I am noticing you, Daniel Gamer, and I cannot even I cannot pronounce those characters. I don't even understand them at all. Like, are we doing a custom today? I don't know. Um, we'll have to wait and see. All right, so here is my my definitely Russian tank. In Germany, there are nude beaches. Oh yeah, there are beaches in Germany. There's like one of them. Well, I'm sure you Germans will enjoy that. I believe there actually are plenty of those in the U.S. as well, and I don't go to them because that would be weird. I'm currently with 360 activity in the top 25 clan members. Does that mean I won't be purged? You will not be purged. If you have any activity at all, you will not be purged. If you have 0 activity, you will be purged to make room for those who will be more active. Yeah, Boblin, you're on a short string there. You should play Arma with me. If you don't have it, get it. I think I tried to play Arma once, and at the time my computer did not run it well. But I don't know, I was thinking about it the other day. I watched some funny YouTube videos, but the chances of me having the similar amounts of fun would are not high. It seems like one of them very complicated games that you have to spend time to get into. Dude. Oh, did you murder him? Oof. And you got murdered. Where was the enemy? Oh, There's the enemy. I knew I should have backed up a little bit. Anyways, time to take out some bad memes. Has anyone else noticed the rise in people using hacks in War Thunder? Well, back in my day, Gaijin denied the fact that there were hacks out for War Thunder. And I think that actually worked to a degree. As if you say there are no hacks, typically the people who are trying to use hacks, who have a low IQ, will believe that there are no hacks. However, it seems that people have figured out there are indeed hacks. I don't know if there has been a rise in it. America could have given M4 a longer 75 gun instead of a bigger 76. And a new wait, what are we talking about? There's a lot of things the US could have done with the Sherman to make it less suck. You're being abducted. Do you think the French should get the Panther as... I do think the French should get a Panther. And here's where I'm real radical about this. I don't even think it should be a premium. I think it should be a main tree vehicle. Because, you know, they actually used it more than the Germans did. Now, I don't think it saw any combat under them, but... Oh, come on! This is why this thing is actually extremely awful. It's slow, it's very large, it has no armor, and a long reload. And apparently sometimes your shells don't do anything. But also it would go very nicely with the what is it, the LAR 44 or something? When Americans jumped into a trench with a shotgun, Germans... The French do not have a premium Panther. The French could have a premium Panther. They could have a main tree Panther. Because the French actually made use of the Panther. I think it was the Panther A. Maybe the G, I don't remember. After the war, they had a whole bunch of them. And if the Russians can get a Panther because they use it for a little bit, and the French can get a Panther. What is going on with my frame rates? Oh yeah, speaking of my frame rates, soon, maybe next week or so, I was able to find a processor, a new Ryzen 3800X processor, and that, along with that, some more RAM and a whole lot of other stuff. So my streams won't look like garbage anymore. I'm on Xbox, so I can't get anything cool. They still refuse to give... Yes, I've read about that a bit. I want to like make notes on how it sucks for the Xbox players, but it's always like an afterthought, unfortunately. And a lot of it I just don't know. What about the one Yugoslavian Sherman with the 122? That's the question is, where do Yugoslavian vehicles go? Because you might be able to make a tree out of the Yugoslavian vehicles. They had a lot of really weird ones. I would love to see the I think it was a T-55 chassis with a Hellcat turret. I would love to see that in game. It would be so dumb. Rip. How about a Panther for the British? Let's see what I understand. Well, I guess the British never like legitimately used the Panther. I think they like finished off a few that were being built in France and then shipped them back to Britland for random reasons. I wouldn't be entirely against if they got a premium. I think it should be more of an event vehicle. But I think that the French have a much stronger case for having a Sherman. I mean, they already have a Sherman for having a Panther. I want the War Thunder and Nintendo Switch. That'd be great. Oh yeah, the see, I'm not gonna say the name of it because I have an unfortunate feeling that Google might strike that as offensive language or harsh language. Um, but yeah, they did use that one Panther for a bit. I'm gonna do 4.7 now because this thing might not be useless anymore. I don't need that one. The M4 Tipo is Frankenstein. Change my mind. I won't change your mind. Don't think I can. I guess there's the broom bar, but I don't have that. And let's change this to I could try with his rockets, but they're not that great. Oh yeah, this one. I believe it has bombs, right? Yep. Wait. Yeah. 2 500s. Which is very good bomb load, because they drop one at a time. When I'm playing France, I'm a rebel. I think you got kicked or something because you weren't ready. I don't know. No, you're still here. A CT. Yeah, it was CT who. Wait. No, it was PG Noob who yeeted himself. Oh, you're gonna take a GTA break. Um. Let's take no of those. 5 of these.
Allied forces have captured a zone. We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Boblin, I will ban you if you continue annoying me, okay? You should use the Wellington's 4,000 bomb. The German Wellington, I believe, doesn't have the 4,000 kilogram, 4,000 pound bomb, which is sad.
Our victory is near.
Pog, the KV-1B, and Tiger. Honey Bear. What up, Honey Bear?
Attention to the designated grid square.
Oh, hey! Foxy, you have this thing too. Like, I want to say this is a long time ago. I got a 50% off coupon for this thing, so I bought some Golden Eagles to buy it. And then I played it for a while and was very disappointed that it kind of sucked. You get the German capture pack.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Oh yeah, we're a bunch of pay-to-win losers. I need to put more decals on this thing. Oh, come on, that should have penetrated. Last shot, CT.
Attack the A point.
Oof. SU-85. The good thing about this thing is its turret armor is really thick all around. Except for like the gun mantlet is like bizarrely weak. Okay, let's first get this boy. Because he has a really strong gun. Alright, there we go. I bounced more shots than I bounced when the KV-1B was 5.0. Does the Russian get the KV-1B R as well? No, it's a the Germans captured a KV-1 and they put a one of their long 75s into it. So it's a German creation.
zones are captured.
Oof. Pepe. Well, come on. That was nowhere near me. Guess oh yeah, I got buffed recently anyway, so.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Okay, let's go take out an aircraft. The German KV is the grape baby of Yuri and Greta. Top tier tanks need to have armor and not be paper tanks. Top tier tanks, I don't know what Gaijin's doing with them. The all the what do you call? They keep on nerfing, not nerfing, but artificially or incorrectly modeling the armor. So all their damage models are essentially the same, where you shoot the gun breach to take out the gun, and then you shoot from the side to kill them. Oh, that's gonna get me killed.
Attention to the map. Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Not a bad bomb. Where is KV2? I don't know. Although those P-47s just annihilated that spag. It's a closed casket funeral right there.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Is there a dude in our spawn?
To the designated grid zone.
Greetings from Germany. Oh, come on. Alright, well, let's land anyways. We're winning at the least, so that's something. I hate the way they nerfed the KV2 into Oblivion. I do too. The least they could do is lower its battle rating a whole lot. But you can still do some silly stuff with its heat. Or, I mean, the HE. If it had heat, you could do silly stuff with that. Four point oh allies? Sure. Um, Do I have any good 4.0s? Not here. Oh, I know what's good 4.0. Bingo, bingo. Yeah. Object 120 will always be the best girl, though. I do not have the fire crust. Not yet. I could get it. Do you think I should get it? Like, as an attacker, it doesn't exactly have great bomb loads compared to other British ones. Like, this thing has a good bomb loads. It got rockets. It's got bombs. This the fire crust, not so much. It does seem terrible. Well, they're M3s, so it's like 450 cows. I've been thinking about getting it via GE. Does it come with all the modifications unlocked?
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
You gotta grind them out. Ugh, that sucks. Yeah, Churchill squad. Oh wait, Foxy's it's a really small Churchill.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
You know, what I'd like to see actually is more rocket artillery tanks added to the game, because we got that one. For the Japanese, so I'd love to see some other nations have them. Actually, no, there's this one. It's like a modification of an Abrams, and it's used to clear mines. But what it does is it shoots out this big old long snaky thing of C4, which explodes, and it's like a whole lot of explosives. I think that would be hilarious to see in game. As a rank 6 premium at like, I don't know what battle rating, probably like 9.0 or something. Or maybe they could put it in the regular tree.
Attention to the map.
Well, looks like our team just completely kept all the points. I guess we should have gone to C instead of A. I went went Squadron Jet after M109, M901. Um, traitor! I'm curious on what squadron vehicles exactly are going to be. Like, how are they going to be different than usual premiums or tech tree tanks? Or are they just going to be premiums that you can get via squadron stuff? And how often are they going to add new ones? Well, I guess it depends on how successful they are. Oh, they're taking the A point.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
No, we should get out of here. We're in their spawn.
The victor will be yours.
Attention to the map.
He shot me through the smoke.
The enemy is preparing for artillery barrage. Repeat, the enemy is preparing for artillery barrage.
Attention to the map.
The commander is unconscious.
Come on. Repair the turret.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Attention to the map.
Now we make our stealthy retreat. I love how many smoke grenades this thing has.
I beg your pardon. Defend the sea point.
Just keep the pressure on. Victory is close. Allied forces have captured a zone. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I wish there was a way to get away around ending up at the enemy team's spawn. Because, like, once you're there, you can't really back away or turn around because then you have your back to the enemy. It's very annoying. Oh, he did.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Oh, CT, if you didn't ram me, I could have had the shot. Alright, time to abuse people with rockets.
The Allied forces have captured
Yes, Tiger H1 is 5.3, and it's kind of funny. And the up tier is kind of a regular game, and a down tier is should be illegal. Oh, you're still alive, Foxy? I thought you had died. Ah, that's a bad shot. Oh, I feel bad for the guys left. Oh, I feel bad for my aircraft because I can't fly. It's a sudden lapse of idiocy.
and victory will be ours.
I never take this thing out. I got a talisman for it in one of them random boxes, but
Allied forces have captured a zone.
that's because you last longer than me because I am mentally disabled at times. I know I'm hoping for give me that down tiers, Gaijin. You know what's actually funny is the Japanese Tiger. I've always had better luck in down tiers. Though that thing's still 5.7 because reasons. Let's play alright, let's do some L3s. Did they ever fix the machine guns on these things? I don't think they did. Play France. Oh, you can play France after this. Somebody still has a. Oh, I just have the 3.3. I thought I All right, there we go. Although it would do fine at 1.3 as well. AS42. Oh, you said something, but then you deleted it. Man, it's getting really humid in my room for some reason. Like lately, we've been having some really strange weather, where it's summer, so it's hot weather, but it's really like it's been raining too, so the weather's getting all humid, and it is the worst, and I hate it. We need to go back to like those nice 90-degree days. I like how you have the front of yours painted green. You two too. Oh god, that thing. I wish low tier vehicles had more time to shine. They're so funny looking. Alright, so the plan is that we're going to go around here and attack the A point from behind.
Attention to the map.
Attention to the map.
Very useful little CT.
Allied forces have captured a zone. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Oh, you got him.
Attack the B point. Attention to the designated grid square.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Our victory is near.
Oh, there's. Ah! Was hoping he didn't have enough depression. Alright, fine. Time to take out an actually good tank. Can anyone explain to me why heavy tank number 6 did not go 5.3? Because Gaijin is stupid. That's the best reason I can think of it. Um, I want to make a video discussing the differences between the Tiger H1 and the Tiger E and the heavy tank number 6, and express why making one 5.3 while not the other is dumb. But that'll take a little bit of effort, so maybe in a day or two.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Attention to the map.
Did you try to land and cap the fight? I know, it looks like he exploded in the air. Gaijin probably enjoys BSing. Actually, yeah, you're right. Actually, they do have the same shells. The heavy tank number 6 also, I believe, doesn't have any smoke shells. I think there was something else that I'm totally forgetting. But yeah, it's Gaijin purposely didn't give it the APCR, so it could be 5.7.
Defend the C point. Enemy forces have captured the zone.
Come on, turret. I don't know how my gunner survived being shot directly. He's a strong Italian boy. He eats lots of pasta. Good for your bones. Oh, come on! Don't ruin the fun for all the rest of us. It was a very bad BT-7 kill, actually, in my personal opinion. Like, the only advantage of the Tiger E is that it has a little bit more armor in certain spots. It's such a small difference that it doesn't deserve a different battle rating.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close. Attack the C point.
I bought it during the sale to meme. Well, there.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Yeah. T-29s are so annoying to try to kill.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. Defend the B point.
Someone just shot me. It's a spag shooting me from somewhere. Do you have Type 75? I do not have Type 75. I wanted it, but Gaijin didn't give me any Golden Eagles during the sale, so... Like, I emailed them... Oh, no, it was on the last Friday of the sale, and they never get back to you till Monday anyways. Oh, that's a... I was hoping it was a spag. It wasn't.
Keep it up and victory will be ours. Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Yep, looks like we're all dead. France battle rating should we play? Do they have, can the bottle recycling there you are at? In my state, they offer 10 cents per soda can. 10 cans equals $1. I'm only at 5 cents per soda can. 100 cans, $10. You get 2K Golden Eagles. For me, you would have to get 200 cans and go to the right bottling plant because a lot of the grocery stores either close theirs down because of homeless issues or they only offer you so much money in return. Play the A7 M2. I don't have the, actually, I do have that. .3. I love this tank. It's so unfair. Although it has no good lineups. Hello. Your last name is very hard to pronounce. But hello, thanks for coming on the stream. I did most of the tiger stuff already. Now we're kind of expanding onto random nations. I'm really excited for the S-35 to have some decent frontal armor because it looks like a nice tank, but its armor is just trash. Can we see some top tiers this stream? Sure. Yeah, we could do that. I don't very much enjoy top tier, but I'll play it. Oh, rip Foxy. You don't gotta worry about spelling. I'm pretty bad at stuff. In this lineup, I only have one. I only have 1.3 or lower. Oof, rip that guy. Germany suffers.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Well, it looks like 8.7 is the highest that CT can go, so we'll go there. America suffers. I don't know if I... Yeah, I can't penetrate him from here. Oh well, no point in trying. He can't penetrate me either because he's using AP rounds.
Our victory is near.
Assists are so weird, I swear. Watch me spook this Panzer II. This engine makes weird sounds. I love this dumb tank. Ah, he killed my driver.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
Like, you don't even need to bother to angle your armor. You can just drive straight into the enemy. Don't cross the bridge, that's their spot. My god, how long does it take you to reload the damn gun, Frenchman? Now they're trying to bomb you on the bridge. See, this is why it'd be cool to actually be able to bomb the bridge. However, you would have to make it so you can still get across the river somehow. But I think it'd be cool. Just be able to blow up the bridge. Or if your tank was too heavy, you could just... destroy it. Like, you could just destroy bridges with your mouse. What happened to your tiger? You're right. My tiger does look a little weird. It's underfed. It needs to feast on more Shermans. Oh, they cut to 8 point. This is straight up bowling. Yeah, this tank is extremely OP. But they can't up tier it anymore because his guns are too bad, so it would be useless. And there are ways lower tier things can kill it. There's a Japanese tank destroyer that can penetrate it from the front. Oh, looks like they got point. There's still Axis versus Axis and Allies versus Allies in air. Yeah, ARB is a bit of a mess. Seems Fox is trying to get some early access to submarine beta. Yeah, it's a 8.0 setup. I don't really want to ruin. The meme mobile. I think that the Germany stuff is always kind of, it was a bit funny to me. Like, Germany has a, well, I can tell you for the Tigers, Germany never suffered. People just sucked in them. Actually, you know what? I want to take a helicopter. People on the internet are being stupid. Alright, good night there. Almost midnight, oof. As a guy who fights tigers on a normal basis, I find their problem to be that they never properly angle their armor, especially tiger ones. This is always why I managed to kill them, even in T34. Well, the Tiger 2, you don't really need to angle the armor. It can help a lot, though, if you just give it a little angle. The Tiger 2, you don't really need to angle the armor much. Tiger 1, you have to angle the armor, but once you start angling the armor, you can get up your protection up to the 200 and whatnot, where your turret starts being the weak point. I haven't taken out the Merkava in a while, so here I go. Oh yeah, well yeah, the Tiger 2 Porsche. Really, to protect the Tiger 2 Porsche, you just gotta wiggle the turret a bunch. I wouldn't say, well, I wasn't lucky. I asked guys for the Merkava, and they're like, sure. They even gave it to me spaded, which I didn't ask for.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Matt Bond, I saw your message on Discord.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
When the Merkava came out, you were still in school. Oof. I don't know. I think the Gaijin's like plan on how they did that event was pretty trash. Oh, nice shot. But generally, the Merkava is just an all-right tank. It's nothing special. Like if it was in a regular tech tree, it would have been an overthought. Hey, thanks, Dion. Sensors. I can't pronounce that. Last names are so weird, in my opinion. Whenever like, yeah. But I'm happy you enjoyed the videos. In fact, the last one I actually had a lot of fun making. What? Oh, that was a nice shot on my part.
Attention to the map.
Oh, come on. BMP2, get out of here. You bought the Whitmore's P51? I've always thought about getting one of those P51s. Alright, time to be absolute garbage. I've actually been having a lot of fun with the AH-1G. Because once you get the extra rockets, it is like very unfair. I found the VFW is way better than with its sides up instead of having them down. You're way more survivable. I believe that's the trade-off you get there. I'm not sure if it's I don't know if I would feel it's worth it. Besides, I like taking up maximum room. I guess that's a bit of an issue with the Merkava, is having the turret so far in the back, you expose your a good portion of your tank to get around corners to shoot at enemies. There's on birch trees, there's a heart through an arrow on them. That's funny. There's another Easter egg. I think it's on the U.S. ammo canisters for their 50 cals. It has like Gaijin's logo or something on it. I don't remember exactly. Come on. Oh well. I should pay more attention to where I'm flying. Any idea on how Gaijin could fix BR compression? Well, there's the easy one of add more battle ratings and extend it. Ah? I don't know why that was censored. You killed a BF-109K and a Focke-Wulf 190A8 in a head-on with a P51. Yeah, the P51, the 50 cal is really good. They have a high velocity, so you can easily do head-ons with them. Unfortunately, they're wing-mounted, so you gotta like know what you're doing. But battle rating decompression, how they could do it. Like, well, rarely. I think what they need to do, and they don't need to do this for the full tree, because a lot of the lower levels are more balanced than, well, they were more balanced, and now the Tiger's 5.3. Um, is they need to just separate more so post-war vehicles with vehicles that have post-war doctrine or that are created for Second World War doctrine, and then have a small gap till where you get to the early Cold War vehicles, which have a totally different playstyle and different focuses. Were high penetration, low armor, high speed. Whereas a lot of World War II vehicles, it's more penetration is great, but heavy armor and slow speed. Because when you mix those two together, the heavy tanks just get completely destroyed by the higher penetration. And those two sets of vehicles don't mix well. So if they had a way to separate those, is this guy gonna get killed? That'd be hilarious. Oh, he did. Unfortunately, this thing's radar doesn't work anymore. You should do a tutorial on to teach new people how to do manual engine control of War Thunder. That's a bit of an issue. I don't really know how to do. Well, I know how to do manual engine control, but I don't do manual engine control. So I don't know if I would be the right guy to do it. But from my understanding, all you really need to do is bound some buttons. And then hope you don't forget what buttons those are. Emblema. Each individual tank though. Each individual aircraft has a different setting that makes it better, perform better. And you got to remember all that. If you know what you're doing, you can really improve the performance of your aircraft. Like some of them, you can make it so you just wept forever. Well, going with the Type 75. I think I need to take the memes out. T2 at 11.0 win. I do want to do a tutorial on, well, not necessarily a tutorial, but I just want to make a video giving out some random hints on how to not suck at War Thunder. Because I don't necessarily like to brag that I'm the best. I'm super good, mega pro level. But I can recognize that I am above the average. Or at least not terrible. Hey, Cheddar Cheese, your last message got censored.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Is Gaijin trying to fix the modern armor models? I don't think they care, actually. I think they aren't trying to make armor... Like, I think they're doing their best to try to ease the game into not being super realistic, because it's a lot easier to balance the game that way. Play the BF-109 G6 or the Panzer III. That's kind of random. No, don't die.
Attention to the map.
You're wobbling.
Most of the zones are under control. A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
He just got nuked. I love this tank. It's pretty great. Should take out B-17 for memes. Oh. I saw that guy at the last second. Here, I'll show this guy some memes right here. Did you know that a heat shell from the T-17 gun could pen 406 millimeters? It's a random fact. I believe you told me that. But heat penetrating over 400 millimeters isn't exactly new. We got 600 heat penetrating.
We're controlling most of the zones.
Oh, most of them. Looks to me like we got all of them there. The stream title isn't necessarily clickbait. If you go to the beginning of the stream, you'll notice that I was indeed playing the Tiger at 5.3. And this is a Tiger, technically. Maybe. I think it's a Tiger. If you squint your eyes enough, it looks like a Tiger, so... Oh man, I wanted to go show off my new rockets to everybody. .59 millimeters. As an Asian, I can confirm that was a lie. Well, on that note, I think I'm gonna end the stream now, as I'm kind of tired and it is getting really hot in my room, so I need to like get out and walk around a bit. So thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you liked it, you can hit the like button. If you want to see more, I stream every Saturday. I will be streaming this Saturday too, so hit that bell icon to be notified anytime I upload anything. Thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you again.